Mikel Arteta, the frustrations of a manager in the transfer market. In the high-stakes world of football, few aspects are as crucial to a team's success as the transfer market. For Mikel Arteta, the head coach of Arsenal, this period has been a mix of anticipation, hope, and growing frustration. Recent reports have highlighted a discord between Arteta and the club's sporting director, a relationship that has become increasingly strained as the transfer window progresses. The transfer tango, a delicate dance. Transfer windows are always a time of uncertainty and speculation. Managers often find themselves in a precarious position, hoping to bolster their squads while navigating the complexities of negotiations, player evaluations, and, most importantly, the expectations of their clubs. For Arteta, this summer has been particularly challenging. As a young manager who has shown promise since taking the reins at Arsenal, Arteta is acutely aware of the importance of each signing. His vision for the team hinges on acquiring players who fit his tactical philosophy and can contribute to the club's ambitions. However, reports have emerged suggesting that Arteta is less than pleased with the direction in which the club's sporting director is steering the transfer strategy. The reports, a glimpse into the inner workings. The discontent reportedly stems from the lack of communication and progress regarding key transfer targets. Analysts and insiders have noted that Arteta had hoped for positive developments by this stage of the window, particularly regarding medicals for players he believes could enhance the squad. His frustration is palpable as he publicly expressed his desire for clarity and action. "I was hoping by now we must have gotten some positive news from the targets we are in pursuit of," Arteta stated in a recent press conference. This candid admission reveals the pressure he feels, both from the media and the fans, while underscoring the importance of timely acquisitions in preparing for the upcoming season. The pressure cooker of expectations. Arsenal, a club steeped in history and tradition, has undergone a period of transition since Arteta took charge. The expectations placed on him are immense, and the fanbase is eager for success after years of mediocrity. The Premier League is a relentless battleground, and every manager understands that time is of the essence when it comes to assembling a competitive squad. Arteta's frustrations highlight a broader issue that many managers face during the transfer window: the balance between their vision and the club's operational realities. The sporting director plays a pivotal role in this dynamic, acting as a bridge between the manager's desires and the club's financial capabilities. A clash of philosophies. As the sporting director, the individual tasked with overseeing player acquisitions must navigate a complex landscape of negotiations, budgets, and scouting reports. If Arteta's vision is bold and ambitious, the sporting director's approach may be more measured, focused on long-term sustainability rather than immediate results. This clash of philosophies can lead to friction, particularly when a manager feels that their ambitions are being stifled. Arteta's frustrations could stem from a perceived lack of urgency or decisiveness on the part of the sporting director, which can be detrimental to the team's cohesion and preparedness for the season ahead. The importance of communication. Effective communication is the lifeblood of any successful organization, and football clubs are no exception. Arteta has emphasized the need for open dialogue and collaboration with the sporting director to ensure that both parties are aligned in their objectives. The failure to secure timely signings can leave a manager feeling vulnerable and unsupported, especially when the media and fans are quick to scrutinize every decision. Arteta's candid remarks indicate his desire for a more collaborative approach, one where he feels empowered to shape the squad according to his vision. The role of the sporting director. The role of a sporting director is multifaceted, encompassing various responsibilities that include scouting, negotiations, and overall strategy. This position requires a deep understanding of both the market and the club's unique identity. For Arsenal, a club with a rich history, the sporting director must navigate these complexities while ensuring that the head coach's vision is not only respected but also supported. The relationship between Arteta and the sporting director is critical in this context. A harmonious partnership can lead to successful signings and a cohesive squad, while a strained relationship can result in missed opportunities and frustration on both sides. The impact on team morale. The ramifications of a tense relationship between a manager and sporting director extend beyond the boardroom. The players, too, are affected by the uncertainty and tension surrounding the transfer market. A lack of clear direction can lead to a dip in morale, as players may feel unsettled by the club's inability to strengthen the squad. Arteta must navigate these waters carefully, ensuring that his squad remains focused and motivated despite the external noise. His leadership skills will be tested as he seeks to maintain a positive atmosphere within the dressing room while advocating for the reinforcements he believes are necessary. The fans' perspective. Arsenal's fanbase is passionate and vocal, often expressing their opinions on social media and during matches. The club's supporters have grown weary of years without silverware, and they are eager to see progress. Any perceived stagnation in the transfer market can lead to discontent among fans, placing additional pressure on Arteta and the sporting director. Arteta's transparency regarding his frustrations may resonate with fans, who appreciate a manager willing to speak candidly about the challenges they face. However, it also raises questions about the club's ability to navigate the transfer market effectively. Looking ahead, a path forward. As the transfer window continues, the need for resolution becomes increasingly urgent. Arteta's frustrations may be a catalyst for change, prompting the sporting director to recalibrate their approach to align more closely with the manager's vision. Building a cohesive strategy. For Arsenal to move forward successfully, both Arteta and the sporting director must engage in constructive dialogue. Establishing a cohesive strategy that balances ambition with practicality is crucial. This collaboration will not only benefit the current squad but also lay the groundwork for future seasons. Arteta's vision for Arsenal is clear: to create a competitive team that can challenge for titles. To realize this vision, he requires support from the sporting director in terms of timely signings, effective communication, and a shared commitment to the club's long-term goals. Conclusion: a manager's resolve. Mikel Arteta's journey as Arsenal's head coach has been marked by both promise and challenges. His frustrations with the sporting director reflect the complexities of managing a football club in today's environment. As the transfer window progresses, it is essential for both parties to find common ground, ensuring that Arsenal can build a squad capable of competing at the highest level. In the end, football is a team sport, not just on the pitch but within the club's hierarchy. Arteta's willingness to voice his concerns may ultimately lead to a stronger partnership with the sporting director and, more importantly, a brighter future for Arsenal. The coming weeks will be critical as both Arteta and the sporting director work towards a common goal: the success of the club they both passionately represent. This article dives into the intricacies of the relationship between Mikel Arteta and the sporting director amid the challenges of the transfer window. It sheds light on the importance of communication, the impact on team morale, and the broader implications for Arsenal's future. The frustrations of Mikel Arteta, a deep dive into Arsenal's transfer saga. Mikel Arteta, the passionate and determined manager of Arsenal Football Club, has recently expressed deep frustration regarding the club's transfer dealings. His comments have highlighted not just the challenges of acquiring new talent but also the emotional toll it takes on a manager who is striving to build a competitive squad. This article delves into Arteta's sentiments, the implications for Arsenal, and the broader context of football transfers, revealing the complexities that lie beneath the surface. The context of the situation. In the world of football, the transfer window is a time filled with excitement, hope, and, at times, disappointment. For Mikel Arteta, this period has been particularly challenging. His recent remarks about a specific target who has trained with the team and traveled with the squad for preseason have shed light on the intricate dance of negotiations and the hurdles that often accompany them. This player, who was seen as a potential game changer for Arsenal, had already engaged with the team during training sessions. The camaraderie built in those sessions was palpable. Players were excited, and the squad began to envision their new teammate contributing to their campaign. However, despite these promising interactions, the medical checks necessary to finalize the transfer had not been completed. This delay has understandably left Arteta frustrated, as he grapples with the realities of managing a team amid uncertainty. The emotional toll on Arteta. As a manager, Arteta is not just a strategist. He is also a leader who bears the emotional burdens of his players and the club. His frustration stems from a desire to strengthen his squad, not just for immediate results but for the long-term vision he has for Arsenal. The inability to secure a key transfer can feel like a setback, particularly when the groundwork has already been laid through training and integration with the team. Arteta's emotional investment in this process is evident. He is not merely looking for players to fill positions, he is searching for individuals who can embody the spirit and ambition of Arsenal Football Club. This quest for the right fit creates an additional layer of pressure, especially when negotiations stall or unforeseen complications arise. The broader implications for Arsenal. The situation Arteta finds himself in is not unique to him or Arsenal. Many clubs face similar challenges during the transfer window. However, the impact of these frustrations can reverberate throughout the squad. When a manager is unable to finalize a transfer, it can lead to a sense of uncertainty among existing players. They may begin to question the club's ambitions or their own roles within the squad. This uncertainty can affect morale and performance on the pitch. Moreover, the failure to secure key targets can hinder a manager's ability to implement their tactical vision. Arteta has demonstrated a clear philosophy that emphasizes a cohesive, well-rounded team. The absence of a desired player can disrupt this vision, forcing him to adapt his strategies and potentially compromising the team's overall effectiveness. The challenges of modern football transfers. The complexities of modern football transfers add further layers to Arteta's frustrations. The landscape of player transfers has evolved into a multifaceted realm, influenced by various factors including player preferences, agent negotiations, and financial considerations. Player preferences and agent influence. In today's game, players often have significant say in their destinies. They may prefer to join clubs with which they have personal connections or where they believe they will have the best chance of success. Agents, too, play a crucial role, often prioritizing lucrative deals for their clients over the potential fit for the team. This dynamic can complicate negotiations and create obstacles that managers like Arteta must navigate. Financial constraints. Financial considerations also loom large in the world of transfers. Arsenal, like many clubs, must balance ambition with fiscal responsibility. The financial implications of acquiring a player, transfer fees, wages, and potential add-ons, must be carefully evaluated. Arteta's frustration may stem from the reality that while he identifies targets, the club's financial strategy may limit their ability to act decisively. The importance of communication. Effective communication is key in this challenging environment. Arteta must maintain open lines of dialogue with both the club's hierarchy and the players. Transparency regarding transfer targets, expectations, and timelines can help alleviate some of the frustrations that arise during this period. Furthermore, fostering a strong relationship with the sporting director and transfer committee is crucial. Arteta needs to feel confident that his vision for the squad aligns with the club's strategic objectives. When everyone is on the same page, it can lead to more successful transfers and ultimately enhance team performance. The impact on team dynamics. The emotional rollercoaster of transfer negotiations can also influence team dynamics. Players are acutely aware of the discussions surrounding potential signings. They may feel a sense of competition or insecurity about their positions, particularly if a transfer target is seen as a direct competitor for a starting spot. Arteta must navigate these dynamics carefully, ensuring that existing players remain motivated and focused on their roles. Creating an environment where players feel valued and secure can mitigate some of the anxieties that arise from transfer speculation. The road ahead for Arsenal. As the transfer window progresses, Arteta must continue to balance his aspirations for the team with the realities of the situation. His ability to convey confidence and resilience will be essential in maintaining team morale. Fostering a positive environment. To counteract the frustrations of the transfer market, Arteta can focus on fostering a positive training environment. By emphasizing teamwork, individual development, and shared goals, he can help the squad remain united despite external pressures. Emphasizing youth development. Another avenue for alleviating transfer frustrations is to invest in youth development. Arsenal has a rich history of nurturing young talent, and Arteta can continue to leverage this by integrating promising academy players into the first team. This not only addresses immediate squad needs but also reinforces the club's commitment to developing homegrown talent. Conclusion. A manager's journey. Mikel Arteta's expressions of frustration reveal the complex reality of being a football manager in today's fast-paced environment. While the challenges of transfers can be daunting, they also highlight the passion and dedication that Arteta brings to Arsenal. As he navigates the intricacies of the transfer market, Arteta remains committed to building a team that embodies the values and ambitions of Arsenal Football Club. His journey is not just about acquiring players, it is about creating a cohesive unit that can compete at the highest level. Ultimately, the frustrations faced by Arteta are a reminder of the emotional investment that managers make in their teams. The hope is that, in time, the challenges will lead to successes on the pitch, fulfilling the dreams of players, fans, and the club as a whole. In the world of football, patience and perseverance are often rewarded, and for Mikel Arteta, the journey is just as important as the destination. As he continues to work tirelessly to enhance his squad, the belief remains that brighter days lie ahead for Arsenal Football Club.